Rabbit, I'm super proud of you. Before we get any comments that say, oh my God, Rabbit looks like he's getting high, let me just go ahead and say that you don't look like you're getting high. And in fact, you look like you've lost some weight, man.
And what is up, everybody? It's Dub Did It, coming at you live and direct with another video. And today we're doing one of our after prison show commentaries. So I'm up late, I haven't been to work in about 3 days, not able to sleep, checking out my favorite YouTube channels, and I happen to tune in After Prison Show. If you're not familiar with After Prison Show, it's ran by a guy named Joe Guerrero. He did, I think, 7 years in prison, came out and made a pretty successful YouTube channel based on his prison stories, prison how-tos, and documenting, well, basically his life after prison, where he helps people that also are in the same situation. And unfortunately, not all those people want to be helped. He brings on new people just about every week, and they don't last long. But one of the longer lasting characters that he brought onto the show was a guy named Rabbit. Like a lot of convicted felon, Rabbit did, a significant amount of time in prison for drug-related crimes. Now, I don't know if he actually got caught with drugs or if he was committing crimes to get money for drugs, but, he did quite some time. He came out on parole, and at first it looked like he really wanted to do good. He wanted to get his life together. He had some hopes, dreams, and ambitions. And he was a big part of After Prison Show for quite a while. He had a lot of fans of his own. People loved the guy. People supported him. People wanted to see him do good. He got a job with the city. He looked like he was staying clean, and he was an integral part to the show. But as time went on, we started to see less and less of Rabbit. And things really started to get bad not too long ago, maybe a few months ago, when Joe caught Rabbit inside a house that they were renovating getting high. And Joe was pretty upset with that, and Rabbit, got on the camera, and, he came clean, and he admitted to what he did, and went on and on how it was about a lapse of judgment, and, he wasn't going to do it again, and this and that. Joe forgave him, kept him part of the show. And after that, things got a lot worse between the relationship between Joe and Rabbit. There was issues over money and pay, and just, a lot of things that were kind of pointing to the fact that that wasn't a one-time slip-up by Rabbit, that Rabbit was just, falling off. And again, we start to see even less and less of Rabbit. He's on sporadically. Well, recently, as in today, Joe releases his video with Rabbit. And the video is about him and Rabbit going, and I guess they go and do some lawn work. Rabbit shows up late, surprise, surprise. And, they don't film them working, but when they get done working, they jump back on camera. And right off the back, you can tell something's wrong with Rabbit. He just don't seem himself. If you see him in other videos, he's alive and he's ready to go, even if he'd been working all day. But in this video, he just seems a little off. And Joe goes about the interview or the video as normal, not bringing any attention to Rabbit's situation. As a matter of fact, they're talking about Rabbit getting a new job.
Excuse the sloppy edit, folks. Anyways, back to the show.
And this is what set the alarms off for me. Joe asked Rabbit if he wanted to send a shout out to the guy that hired him and that got him working these night jobs, and Rabbit goes and says, "Well, check it out. You check this out. You tell me if this seems a little bit shady."
I get paid for my work good. My boss takes care of me, man, real good. He really. You want to give him a shout out at all? Yeah, special shout out to my man. Who you working for? That's just a buddy of mine. You wouldn't know him. You wouldn't know him if I told you so.
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. You tell me what you think. Does he seem like he's full of BS, or is the guy telling the truth? I think he's lying. But this is not why I'm basing my whole rabbits on drugs theory. No. I mean, I've been on drugs. Straight up, I've been the worst of the worst. And I know when somebody's on freaking drugs. Alright? Now, go ahead and listen. There's a portion of this video where Joe brings up Rabbit's weight loss. Because if you check out the earlier videos with Rabbit, from not even that long ago, from just, 3-4 months ago, Rabbit was a big dude. Not a big dude, but he was a heavy set man. Even going far back as maybe a month, he still had most of his weight. But, well, check this out. Rabbit says that he gained these results in 3 months. So you check out the before and after. You let me know.
Proud of you.
Check it out.
Before we get any comments that say, oh my God, Rabbit looks like he's getting high, let me just go ahead and say that
You'll get them anyway.
you don't look like you're getting high. And in fact, you look like you've lost some weight, man.
I've lost about 12 pounds, probably a little closer to 11.
What's your
Lost about 12 pounds, probably a little closer to 11.
What's your secret?
12 sounds. I've been running.
So let's just go ahead and stop that right there. Alright. If you look at the videos, before this video, you can tell that Rabbit was possibly staying sober. Alright, or maybe he wasn't using that much. But the fact that he's clearly lost at least 20 to 30 pounds since maybe a month ago, it's hilarious. And he attributes it to running. Says he's been running. And poor Joe, man. I don't know if Joe really just wants to give him the benefit of the doubt, or if Joe, is just trying to shame him for what he's doing. And Rabbit deserves it. Rabbit deserves to be shamed. Like I said, Rabbit has a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, a lot of people, not subscribers, but he has a lot of people that are rooting for him. And he's letting us down. Not only is he letting us down, but he's lying to us. And that's why I'm making the video, because I felt lied to by the guy. I was one of his supporters. I was one of the guys that was rooting for him. It's like, yeah, Rabbit's a good dude, but he's lying to us. I've been an addict. You know what I mean? Lying comes with the territory. It is what it is. But I guess, I can't be too hard on the guy. I can't. Like I said, I've been there, done that. But why would you choose to go on camera and make a fool of yourself like that? It's clear as day what he's doing. But maybe I'm wrong, but hey, I'm not the only one that thinks this. Take a look at the comment section for yourself, which I'm going to link the video, of course. Shout out to After Prison Show. I'm using your footage, but I'm doing a commentary and critiquing it. That's pretty sure that's under fair use, but poor little Rabbit. Anyways, guys, I wanted to keep this as short as possible. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure y'all check out the After Prison Show. Despite what I'm focusing on here, there is a lot of good that comes out of the show. Joe does a lot of good himself. And, there are a few success stories, but success stories are boring and people don't want to see that, so those don't get the attention these videos do. Anyways, guys, working on some other videos. Appreciate everybody subscribing. Make sure you like and all that. Dub out.